So I just had such an interesting interaction that the only thing I can even think about right now is that that just had to be a sign from God. I'm over here walking my dog Natalie down the street and just, kind of feeling a little overwhelmed with, we're in neurology block right now, medical school. And if you know anything about neurology, it's probably one of the most difficult courses in medical school, just based off the actual density of the material itself in such a short period of time. And then this feeling of like stress and overwhelmed, I'm like, okay, we got it. But you always just have like a little sense of doubt here and there for what you're studying, right? It's just kind of natural as a medical student. And just out of nowhere, this older Black gentleman just approached me and he was just like, hey, keep doing your thing out there. And I just was like caught off guard because I didn't even see him coming from either direction. And I just simply responded like, oh, thank you, I appreciate you. And you as well. And the second thing that he said to me kind of made me a little second guess the whole interaction when he was just like, keep your head up and stay focused and you'll get it. Like out of nowhere. Like he doesn't even know me, doesn't know anything about what I do. And it just made me kind of like ponder. And the only thing I could think about is that I also had two big interactions like this in my past where it really led me to believing that there's signs from God that are through like people and interactions and even animals at times where he's trying to communicate with you through a different medium per se. I would say my first encounter actually came from when I was working in a private equity firm and I was at the river and I was just like sitting there just thinking like, dang, like I really don't even like what I do and I ultimately want to become a physician. I think I should just quit. And I think I should just put all the cards on the table, put all my money into applications and just see if this is actually an opportunity for me. And in that moment, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but just like as I'm meditating at the river, I just kept hearing his voice. And I think it's just the voice of God just saying like, do it and just trust that I got your back when you do it. And it was such a wild moment because if you tell anyone now, like I told my friends and my family, everyone was just like, no, you should not quit. Like you need to just keep this job. Like you don't know if medical school is even going to accept you, so forth, blah, 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 blah. And that voice was just like, okay, yeah, but trust me. And I vividly remember my second encounter where I was a master's student and I was finishing up a whole block of exams and I just went out for a walk. And when I was going out for a walk, this older couple approached me and it was just like, they saw my badge and they're like, oh, like you're a master's student, like what's your end goal? Like just random. And I didn't see where they came from. And I'm just like, oh, like, yeah, like I would love to become a physician one day. So I want to become a medical student. I want to be able to do X, Y, Z. And as I'm explaining this to them, they were just like, oh, it's going to be a hard path, but a very rewarding path. And that you are exactly where you need to be. And I remember after they said that, I just kind of like stopped in my tracks and just kind of like stared at them and just so confusing, but it was the thing that I needed to hear in that moment to just keep pushing. It's as if I'm starting to recognize like a pattern of like, whenever you are pushing and you have good intentions, you start to see that God is communicating with you through other sources. And ultimately he hears every single thing that you always say. So you just have to keep that faith and just keep pushing and doing the right thing. And ultimately you'll get anything that you're going after.